Hello, my name is Zhatelier and welcome back for another episode of EU4 as Ethiopia. In previous episode we did a quick little war over here against Russians, just to give our vassal a little bit more territory. We also gave, or made them into a march, so they shouldn't be quite as upset anymore. But there's still the League War going on. It looks like Austrians are going to be losing that pretty badly. They're also losing another war against Ottomans. No, actually it's just Moldovan Commonwealth at this point. So Commonwealth, hopefully they can at least, well, they don't really have the troop concentration really. So Ottomans are still expanding quite a bit. Eventually they should be hitting some disasters though. And if not sooner, then that is going to be our time to start striking against them and start taking some of the ground over here in the Middle East. Or the Levant area, so we can at least get some more ground there. But right now we're just saving our money to get the institution. It's now still about 2,000 ducats. So I guess there's going to be a little bit of reduction on the prices over time. Of course, at this point, maybe not a huge amount. We're going to have at least these two provinces gain the institution fairly shortly. And that's going to allow us to maybe gain some more cash as well along the process. So yeah, there's a few things that we can do, but it's right now, it's mostly waiting. I guess one of the things that I could do, just get a little bit, you know what, Denmark, is that getting the institution? It is. No, but I don't actually want to increase the development over here right now. Never mind. It'll stay as is. We are getting the farm estate at least built in Aksum, but that was a bit expensive, mind you. We could potentially take one more loan. A regular loan in this case. You know, I'm going to do that, because the sooner we get the tech, or the institution embraced and start getting the techs underway, the better it's going to be for us. Stability cost modifier is going to be reduced, and now we can go and stop this edict. That should be... oh yeah, there's a massive amount of cash that we're getting extra now. And let's go ahead and get the techs underway, shall we? So what do we get? Production efficiency, new galleys, and we can now build trade stations. And military knowledge to 14, so we get bastions and the new cavalry unit. Let's get the African Hussars. And they've got a lot of loans to pay back, but that's fine. Oh, yeah, Hadrabo, I can still use some knowledge, sure. That's going to recuperate some of our costs. Now, I suppose Hadramaut, since they are now a Coptic nation, they will be, well, we will probably be helping them a lot converting the provinces, but at least the provinces will be sooner or later converted. That's the main thing. Merchant's lender, oh no. Anyway. We should be able to get some stuff in here. I'm probably going to try to pay off the more expensive loan first. I'm not going to reduce the army maintenance though. The Ottomans are still fighting. I'm going to go ahead and pull back the troops again behind the fort line over there. And start drilling the armies a bit further. There will be a little bit of maintenance cost because they're getting some attrition and all that. I'm not entirely sure if I was to declare war on Mamluks, who would join against me? There are Sunnis, so technically speaking, Songhai would, as a defender of faith. And then Haza, Yas, and Kilma. That is about 160,000 men total. I would only have myself 100 so I probably need to increase the army size up quite a bit. I mean, we can get to at least 100 regiments, 102 actually right now. And that probably still keeps on increasing. Unless... well, Kilwa was allied to Ottomans as well. Yeah, okay, so that's not an issue. Or not an option, rather. And Songhai is also allied to Ottomans and Mamluks. So Ottomans are currently kind of blocking our expansion path here. Unless we go for Hormuz, but they are influenced state of Persia. They got Yas and Khorasan. If I declare war, Persia would be on their side. So that's not an ideal situation. Oh, rigorous researchers. Oh, there we go. And that's going to be good. Did we... oh, no, it's going to be next tech level that we get the idea group. And now, it can't be military category. We might want to go for the religious, maybe. Because we already got the quality. That's going to give us the siege ability. And also, we can go for the admin policy there for the mission strength versus heretics and religious unity plus 20%. So there's a lot of good stuff in there. Plus, that's going to allow us to get some more points in here. Although, I suppose this one's going to end once the global trade is discovered in 22 years. Oh, right, Wallow. What do we have there? That's next to the capital. It is a... we'll get some more manpower in there, actually. It's got grain production anyway. We'll get one of those, what was it, soldier households or whatnot? Yeah, soldier households. We can't really build them yet. Nor do we have the money to build them yet. But sooner or later we will. Oh, Lord of the Horn of Africa expired. Alright then. That might have a bit of impact on our income. A negative impact, mind you, but it should be fine. Oh, we could ally Hormuz if we wanted to. That's an interesting option, to be fair. but we don't really have the room for more allies. So we've got Russia, Persia, and Portugal. So, oh dear, Portugal's not faring all that well in this League War. Oh boy. So they wouldn't really be helpful. Russia is at least not in... Well, no, they're fighting Norway and Memmingen. Alright then, so that's not exactly ideal situation either. Persia's got a decent bit of troops, but I don't know if they'll be joining in a war for my side, or whether they'd be going for the enemy. I don't suppose I could request for ducats, 150. You know what, yeah, we'll take that. That way, we can maybe try paying off some of the loans. We could even... Oh, Rosetta could be turned into a tier 2 center of trade. Sooner or later, we do need to move our center of trade up here, though. Like, right now, we only got 11%, but if we bring in the trade power from elsewhere, like both Ethiopia and Gulf of Aden, we could probably get quite a bit more in here. Now, there's a good chance that it will then start to... Oh, hold on a minute. We had the mission to have the Market of the West, so we do not control 5% on any of the nodes downwind, or downstream, so to speak. But if we move our trade port into Alexandria, we might be able to do that. How much would it cost us to move it in here? Doesn't say the cost. Okay, 200. It's a bit expensive. You know what? I'm going to do that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start diverting the trade towards Alexandria. And you're going to start transferring trade power down to Alexandria. So let's see. Actually, what was it? It was 12 or 13 ducats for a brief moment. Now it's a negative income, but I think if we can get the trade power up enough in here, should be able to get quite a bit more stuff in there. Okay, it's 6 ducats right now. I suspect that it might take a little while before all of that is calculated properly. There's now 10 ducats being pushed from Gulf of Aden, to be fair, up to Alexandria, so that's not bad. But a decent chunk of that is going up to Venice. Yeah, Venetian's got a huge amount of trade power. You know what, I'm just going to go ahead and make the... Right, Rosetta had the center of trade, or the port over there, so that's going to allow us to get a little bit more trade power in Alexandria. We still only control 14% though. We could get some more ground lands, but actually I'm not going to do that right now, because that's going to reduce the loyalties too far down, so that's going to reduce our income quite a bit. And right now we kind of do need the money. And at least the manufactory is underway, but that's still going to take a while before it's completed. Merchants landed. Well, that's not good. Now, I suppose one of the reasons why our trade power is reduced quite a bit in here might just be the, yeah, embargoes. Oh, yeah, Mamluk embargo is pretty hard. Oh, dear, we lost Ansung. Oh, no. He was a quite effective general, to say the least. Well, 3-5-4-1 is not bad either. That's another 2-star general with 5 shock is actually pretty good. Did I did mothball the force. You know what? Right now, I'm actually going to go ahead and reduce the army maintenance a little bit. Just to save up some cash, because we need to pay off the loans. Now we're getting 19 ducats more, and that should be a pretty good increase. Yeah, the big problem is the Ottoman allies. Or alliances that they have going everywhere. We can't really expand too much any direction currently until we fight the Ottomans, and they got 170,000 men. We could have up to 102. We only got 88 right now, but it's just mostly because we're saving money to pay off the loans. Able States is fighting war against Tunis. And I guess only Tunis. Okay, so yeah, you're fighting war against Genoa and Papal States. And you're fighting only two. Okay, sure. I'm a bit surprised that they are going to get through in here, but sure. There's so many other nations that they need to ask military access from first. Okay, Adana is still converting very, very slowly, but have we converted the rest of it? No, not really. They still got the coring going on in some of the places. They have started coring Marib, at least. Oh, trade correction. Oh, are they privateering in? Yeah, they're privateering in here. How many cannons do they have? 78? They got, what, 6 light ships? Yeah, what I could do... I could start building some galleys. Along here. Get like 8 of them. I'm going to put them on hunt pirates in here, so that should make it a little bit easier for us. I don't like the Ottomans taking a share of our money. Plus, we do need to have a fleet in the Mediterranean sooner or later anyway. So if we start building it now, that's probably going to be a good idea. Ooh, there we go. That's going to give us a 1 extra point in morale. I'm going to take that. This also unlocks the better infantry. So what do we want from these? That's going to be good defensive. That's going to be fairly balanced, fairly good in morale as well. So the East African Musketeers would be, well, we are in East Africa, so that would make sense. Or mostly in East Africa, I guess. This one would be quite balanced as well, but a bit better at offensive fire. This would be fairly good at offensive. The South Africa. I think we're going to go with the East African ones, though. A nice balanced. Oh, there we go. We're definitely ahead of time in Miltech now. Oh, Troops with Mara ended. We're also ahead of time in Diplo. But admin, we're about to catch up with, well, briefly at least. Harvest failure, well, that's not good. Alexandria, oh boy, that's going to be bad for income. I'm hoping that the autonomy, it is going down, although not very quickly. But it is going down. Incorruptible. Aha, Ajuran loses their spy network in our territories. That's good. Oh, and, oh, right, we already have a territory, never mind. Well, let's get a new admiral then. 1122. I mean, it's going to be okay for blockading at least, so that's good. I might also go ahead and get another 2 brigs over there, just so that we can transport a little bit more troops in there. And soon enough, I'm going to hopefully pay off the big loan. It's going to be 400 ducats though, so that's going to take another diplomatic insult. Right, well, we're getting some of the galleys in here at least completed. Just a little bit more and we'll get a few more. Let's go ahead and combine these in Rosetta. Then you're going to go to hunt pirates in Alexandria and go to port during war. And place about official. I'm going to fall losing some legitimacy. We are going to get that back in a few years. So Mamluks still have Pretender Rebellion by the looks of it. Which is good for us. Not so much for them. Oh, there we go. Adanas has been converted finally. Saxony is now... Oh! The Evangelical Union is victorious. Well, well, well. So Austria... Oh, wow, yeah. Austria is completely wrecked in here now. Right. And yeah, no, the Ottomans have gotten almost all the way around the Black Sea now. There's still a little bit Commonwealth in Crimea, and I suppose there's also... Well, I guess would be Kherson. Oh, this is a Yedisa. Okay, well. Anyway, there's one more port that they have in there. I believe that is... Yeah, it is a port. Oh, the Grand Captain has died. Right, what do we have as an option now? Do we have morale or discipline? Yeah, we got morale advisor. There we go. So how good is our morale? Well, we don't have full maintenance. Should be about a 5.2 once it's fully up. Right now, of course, we're not there. Saving the cash. Now, middle in 2 months, we should be able... Well, now in 1 month, we should be able to pay off the big loan. Because I want to get rid of that one first. It has the highest interest rates. And thus, we can then start working on paying back the burger loans. Oh. That's 5 years to unrest and minus them to national manpower modifier. But we do get mercantilism. I'm going to take that. Because we kind of need to get as much trade power in Alexandria as we can. We got 14% still. Oh, at least we are reducing the privateer efficiency a decent chunk. We've got almost the same amount of guns in there. And also get the second row of galleys in here. That should be enough to then render the pirating pretty much inefficient. Oh, there we go. There's the admin tech. We've got to unlock the plantation. Now, the religious ideas could be useful. Is there... Hold on a minute. Wasn't there something about... Oh, we could go for the economic ideas, to be fair. That would give us the extra 5% discipline as well. Oh. Gold depletion chance modified minus 25%. So, technically speaking, if we take this one, in theory, there should be... Well, it might be. I don't know if it's going to be multiplier over multiplier, if it's going to be additive. But we might be reaching minus 100% gold depletion chance modifier. And that is pretty tempting. Yeah, we're going to go economic ideas. Now, we're still going to try to get the Miltech or admin tech 15 soon enough. I suppose since we've got the mill points right now, I'm just going to go ahead and do some development. Go for, like, the cheapest costs. Ah, and there goes the points already. Never mind. Well, we got a little bit in there, at least. So how's our total development right now? We've got 736. So technically being 700... Oh, wait, no. We got almost 700. Okay. Yeah, 693. Getting 25 ducats per month now. That's actually pretty good. And we got another half of these. Let's go and bring these in. Oh, the farm estate is almost done. Now, let's go ahead and do the Hump Pirates in Alexandria. Oh, Ottomans are declaring war on Mamluks. Well, if I was to declare war on Mamluks myself, They would still have a lot of allies, but I suppose... I wonder, are you allied to... You are allied to Songhai, so that might call in... Oh, no sharing ends. Okay, so that's no longer as much cash for us, but that's alright. I'm gonna go and take one of these armies and start drilling again. Like we'll do. It's gonna cost a little bit extra, but at the same time we can make sure that we are... Oh, and there we go. Base manpower in action. We get local goods produced for 15 years plus 25%. Alright then, that's pretty good. I could also see some more lands, but the loyalty drop is pretty significant. But you know what, I'm gonna do that anyway. We've got 99% right now. That's fairly respectable, I would say. We might lose a little bit of money, but it's not too bad. We're saving a lot of cash of not paying the army as much. Of course, we need to be a little bit careful with that, because if the Ottomans are going to declare war... Oh, right, they declare war on Mamluks already. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and increase my army maintenance again. Means that the income is going to be a lot reduced, but I could probably do the war against... well, no, Songhai is... are they at war with... They are fighting Songhai, Marrakesh, Kilwa, Ajuran, Mamluks. Okay, I might want to wait until they're... all the Songhai and Kilwa and all those troops get through. No one's asked me military access yet, though, I don't think. Let me just double check. Oh, no, that's a Casus Belli. Yeah, no one's asked the military access yet. Oh, Theologian died. Right, can we get a... Oh, yeah, production facility. That's going to be brilliant. That might also increase the gold income a little bit. Maybe we'll go ahead and get one of the economic others. 50% extra tax. Oh, there's Persia asking military access. Alright then. Now Kilwa can move their troops through my lands. Songhai might be moving their troops through my lands. Although, technically speaking, they got access to Mamluk areas already, so that's not as bad. For them, that is. We've got 2 armies up here. I might actually go ahead and just increase this army size with another 2 cannons. And then the 2 cavalry that I was contemplating already before. So that's going to be 20,000 men army. That's the special army. Mostly doing sieging, admittedly. And the Ottomans are already going for Cairo. They're not going to be able to take Cairo, luckily. But I'm hoping that this war is going to be kind of expensive for them. Oh, and there's the loans replenished or refreshed. Oh, that is... Oh, right, they got... Oh, I see. So the Ottomans took up to here previously, so this area is completely separate. Interesting, interesting. But yeah, after this... well, once we do our war against Mamluks, I'm just waiting until they won't get everyone joining in. Like, probably things like Songhai, maybe even Kilwa not joining in would be handy. Although, if we do get Kilwa joining in, we can then get some land from here. How much is the Kilwa army? 48,000 men is a bit more than I can handle right now, although with these 2 armies should be manageable. I'm guessing there might not be... Yeah, there's no privateers right now in Alexandria. Trade node. Hopefully these 2 actually do combine at some point. They should be. They were in the same province for a moment there. Okay, how about you stop there? I'm going to combine you into 1. And actually, it doesn't need to be hunting pirates right now either, because there's no one pirating. Oh, Venice announced me its arrival. Oh, that reminds me. Do I have any sort of trade power in downstream here? Not really. Not yet, at least. We don't really have that much in Alexandria itself, admittedly. We are the 2nd largest in there, but yeah, Venice has a massive amount. Oh, 4 quality copper. Well, it's a good thing that we started building the artillery before, so it wouldn't be too much expensive right now, but it is still a bit prohibitive cost there. I could potentially call in Portugal for this war. I don't know if I should, though. I mean, they got a fairly sizable army that they could bring in. And Middle East, since the Ottomans are already seizing down a lot of the stuff there, I'm going to let them sort of wreck the... Oh, trade dispute, okay. I guess I could embargo Venice in the meanwhile. Oh, that's actually going to be brilliant. That might increase our trade power quite a bit in Alexandria. Well, not honestly that much. They got a lot of ships in here, mind you. Oh, and now they had the entire trade league embargo me. Alright then. They are seizing down Cairo. We do need to get ties at some point. I might give that to Hadramut. I do want to get a little bit of the coastline over here for myself, so that I can work through there. I suppose, did they... No, they did not increase the... Oh. Oh, the Ottomans do not have Militech 15, do they? No. No, Bastion is 14, though, so they do have 14. So technically speaking, it should be slightly easier, the siege for them. They do get the -3 from the fort, though. Oh. Alright, then, so maybe they don't have the bonus. There's a lot of Ottoman troops in here, though. That's slightly scary. Oh, and there we go. Persian fleet. Well, technically speaking, I'm not entirely sure that I'm happy that Persian, our allies' fleets are getting wrecked, but I think... oh, can I... No, I can't move through there myself. I guess I could get the fleet over here, because there is going to be a small rebellion in Rasa territories over here. I don't know how much actually they'll have units total. We'll also get the army in there. Oh, collapse of the Mamluk Sultan. Oh, did they get all the provinces? Oh, they might. Oh no, this is potentially bad. No, it didn't. Okay, so I didn't read what they actually chose there. Well, Mamluks... I think it might be time for us to declare... Oh, Haza and Yaz would not join. Kilwa would still join. But yeah, if we take war goal for Karga, for example, it might be time to start this war. We've got an army in here slowly transporting. We got... I guess we will go ahead and clear out some of that. There's going to be the Kilwa armies joining in from the south. Also, there's the Adran troops heading west. That's probably fine if they want to move there. I'm trying to get at least a little bit ground for occupied in here. Wait, so who are we fighting? Okay, Marrakesh, Kilwa, Adran, Songhai, and Mamluks. They got a decent bit of armies total. And we are a little bit spread out, but I think we'll be fine. Let's start sieging down ties. Spokomania's got the 3 siege pips, so it's going to be pretty optimal on sieging down all of that. We're going to go ahead and send the fleet down here to sink some Kilwa's trade ships. Might be catching them up here, actually. Oh, never mind. And we siege down Karga. Oh, there we go. We sank one of the trade ships there. They are trying to catch up with our fleet. Let's go ahead and send in our primary fleet down south then. Oh yeah, there's a big fleet. We siege down Mukha. I don't suppose we can move through there yet. We'd have to go or use transport to get there. Alternatively, I could keep this one... Well, we'll just keep it in at hand right now, I guess. And the fleet is heading south. We should be able to catch the enemy fleet in here. We are taking a bit of losses in here, no doubt. Actually, no, we did not lose anyone. They're running away because they realised that, oh, there's the enemy fleet. Run away! Okay, so they're doing a bit of sieging up there. I guess I could just send in an army down there to clear out some of that. For the time being. And there we go. That's 2 more sieges done. I could siege on Cairo. Or sit on Cairo, rather. And then maybe the other army could be moving south. To help with some of the potential issues with Kilwa and Songhai. Yeah, they're sieging down some of the middle area. I really should be getting the fort in Darfur. But I don't really have the cash for that yet. Luckily, things like Haza and all that are not part of the war against me, so they won't be able to de-siege the lands that I've sieged down. But they could still de-siege the lands that the Ottomans have sieged down. And that's actually going to be working probably quite nicely in our favour. So I will give control of ties to our march, Hadramut. Then we're going to go ahead and siege along the coast here, get to Jazan. Actually, do we have... Oh, right, we got the fleet down there. Oh, the enemy fleet... Oh, they escaped. Okay. They didn't set up a shop over here, I guess. That's protecting trade. I guess we're going to just move this one to blockade Jazan, although we got a fleet in there already, thanks to our vessel. Oh! Hold on a minute. Prospering times in Ankober. Birth of a new city. Where is... I know that it's... oh, it's right there. Oh. Local trade power plus 25, that would be quite nice. We can get local tax modified plus 25%. It's going to get plus 5 base tax anyway, so that would be pretty decent. Oh, we can choose which way it gets to 5, and the others it gets 3. Right. Local defensiveness, we don't have any fortifications there, but it is a mountain province, mind you, but we've got fortifications around it already. So I don't think we need to go for the military necessarily. The local trade power is pretty handy, though. I'm going to take that one. Because that... Oh, right, so that's a birth new city. That gives us a bit more trade power that we are transferring to the Alexandria, which should give us a bit better situation there. And the Ottomans do control more than we do right now of the trade node. But I suppose the Venetians, yeah, they moved most of their fleet away. That's one of the reasons why we are... Oh, and of course the Ottomans are sieging down most of the areas in here. So that's giving them a bit of a hand in that regard. So that one's going to Kobe, and then I guess we can go ahead and send another army just all the way to Songhai. Or just, you know, keep pushing the enemy troops away for now. Meanwhile, we're sieging down the coastline. And look at our vassal is actually doing some work here as well. There we go. get Jizan. Persians. Oh, how are we going to get there first? They are going to get the 20th. We're going to get there in 20th. I don't know which one's going to get the siege in there, to be fair. Persians did. That's a bit of a shame. But yeah, no, Mamluks are probably not going to be very lively after this war. Oh, and is that... Oh, Tunis getting sieged down by Mamluks. Oh. Alright, yeah, they are part of that war. Okay, I mean, that could be... Oh, it's probably Songhai just wrecking them there right now. And maybe some Mamluk armies as well. Right, we'll leave one army there. I don't think that's going to be good enough for now. We can send one army to start sieging down Ajuran. And we'll get some land from Kilwa in this war, I reckon. And of course, if need be, we can still increase our army size. Although we are losing quite a bit of money right now. However, we are about to get another government reform. We are... Okay, we're about 11 points away. A bit shy of 11 points. We are max manpower at least, so that's good. We've got the fleet in here. Oh, right, it's a oh, right, yeah, that went to the Ottomans. No surprises there. Well, at least we're getting some sieged down in here. Although Mecca is being sieged down by the Ottomans. Oh, and there we go. We sank their fleet. Oh, and there we go. Prize Hunter. A chance to capture enemy ships plus 20%. Now that is pretty epic. Alright, let's go ahead and see it's all blockade Zanzibar Strait. Oh, and Tunis wants to go through my lands. Alright, are they out of the war already? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, they made a truce. Did they end their alliance with Ottomans by chance? No, they didn't. What was the peace deal then? Tunis will siege Meknes, Tafilalt, Zara to Marrakesh. Tunis will be forced to give Mamluks 10% of their income. And for war reparations... It is worrisome, but that's fine. And is... Oh, Yas is out of the war already. Forcing us to... Oh, influenza. Oh, dear. I don't want it to spread, so we'll just take that one. It's a bit costly, but not much I can do about it right now. There we go. That's another province can siege down. Let's get along here into Jeddah. Oh, no, the Persians got there first. Let's just pull back to Jazan. We'll just sit there until they've done their peace deal. Oh, who's this? Hormuz declared war on Hazar. Oh. Where are you fighting then? Azamara, Oman, and Balochistan. Oh. Alright then. That's a decent bit of nations there. And we're going to Ajuran. How's the kill? I don't know if the Kilwan army's got around to somewhere already, or are they still waiting somewhere in the south? They got a bit of rebellions though. Oh, they got troops in Madagascar. That's 28,000 men right there. Thanks, Portugal. So if we have a look at the armies, war enemies. So Kilwa's got 20,000 men somewhere else. Those could still be in Madagascar for all we know. Mamluks have no armies whatsoever. Ajuran's got 5,000 men somewhere. Marrakech's got 8,000. Kilwa's got a lot. Songhai's got no manpower, but they've got a decent bit of armies. But I suppose they should be relatively... I'm just going to go ahead and detach a siege and get to Kismaya. We should be able to siege that one down fairly quickly. We've got the 6 artillery there. It should be fairly effective. Plus the siege speed as well. So we start at 7%. Are you actually doing trading? Yeah, you are technically speaking doing trading. I don't know if you are actually. I guess you are. Oh, Revolt and Damar. Well, I guess I could go and help with that. Keeping the vassal alive is probably going to be a good idea. Right, it looks like Ottomans are now starting to pour into Songhai, so I can start just seizing down a few provinces in here. That shouldn't be too bad. Looks like the siege down here in the south is, well, I suppose, not going too far. Did we get the other fleet in here? No. Oh, no, it's in Zanzibar. Right. Are we blockading the enemy fleets? I guess as long as the trade fleet stays here, we'll be fine. Oh, yeah, that's the rebellion in Damar. It's a mountain pass, so it's a little bit costly for us, but we lost 1,000 men against 10,000. It's not the worst, really. I guess we can actually sit over here right now. Maybe not take as much attrition. Let's go ahead and combine the army, and I do see that we are actually out of time with this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if I haven't already. I'll check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.